The next method that we're going to cover is the when method, which is mostly used for conditional clauses. Conditional clauses look a bit more difficult than regular queries, so before we dive into the conditional clauses, let's have a look at a couple advantages and disadvantages. The first advantage is its simplicity. The when method makes your code cleaner and simpler by allowing you to add conditions only when necessary. The second advantage is its flexibility. The when method is very flexible and can be used in a variety of situations. Finally, the readability. Using the when method can improve the readability of your code by making it easier to understand the conditions being added to the query. Like I've said before, every advantage has its disadvantage. The first disadvantage of the when method is its performance. Using the when method can impact the performance, especially when used multiple times in a query. However, in most cases, the impact on performance is not that high. Secondly, debugging. Debugging can be more difficult when using the when method because it can be harder to see the conditions being added to the query. However, with careful use of comments and good code organizations, debugging can still be made relatively easy. Let's work on an example to see how the when method works in practice. On our post table, we're not going to get the offset and limit, but we're going to chain the when method. And what we want to do right here is basically getting all posts that are published. So let's return back a callback function. And inside our callback, we're going to accept a query, which we then going to return inside the when method. And we're going to chain the where method to it because we're only going to get all posts where the is_published column is equal to true. Now let's chain the get method to it. And in the output, you'll see that we have retrieved 28 rows. Now personally, I don't see a use case where I use the when method because all the other methods that we have performed up until this point in this course will do the trick for you as well. Quick summary, we covered what the when method is, why and when we use it, its advantages and disadvantages, and we have looked at an example to see how the method works in practice.